Welcome to part 2. I didn't realize I hit the wrong button. I had to pause for a second. Trees. Look at this. I had it in there. Look at Revelations 22. I apologize for that. I can bring it back up, but no point. Do a search on the trees. You see a list of the trees there and read Revelations 22. We had trees since the very beginning. Adam and Eve, the tree. Think about that. Beautiful, beautiful tree. God made a garden, right? God made a garden for us to live in. We breathe out. Those trees breathe it in. A symbiotic relationship with the planet we live on. In this terrarium we call Earth, right? Think about that. For us to live, we need them. We need plants so that we can stay alive on this Earth. Every day, they're letting those fires burn out of control. More and more and more and more. Every day. Every minute, less oxygen, less clean air is available in a world full of pollution. They pollute every day non-stop. And the chemtrails and everything else is spraying and who knows what else, right? GMO this and everything fake this as they're killing the real stuff. God made a garden. He's the master of the house who went away and is returning soon. And left his servants, us, in charge of his beautiful garden. They're going to return home to his home soon. So the master of the house approaches very soon. You know what I'm talking about? It's in the Bible. The good servant and the bad. He's saying the good servant and the bad. I don't think many people know it's in the Bible, right? He gave us trees that produce fruit. He used trees to make boats to sail the world, right? Build houses, build furniture, all manner of goods. Make paper, toilet paper out of them, which I happen to love toilet paper, by the way. I don't know about you. He made a garden full of beauty and wonder. The trees, right here, there's a diverse variety of trees. They help clean the air. They produce oxygen. They help us. We've destroyed them and keep cutting them down planet-wide. Our atmosphere is getting thinner and thinner with daily fireballs and near misses, and NASA's freaking out because millions of them on the way. Millions of them. They say, we're bound to get hit. Well, hello, Revelations 8. I just explained it all, and I didn't realize the thing was off. I spent like another 20 minutes explaining it beautifully, and I apologize, right? I really do. There's so much I laid out. You look there, and you do the search on trees. From the very beginning to the very end, trees play a part in God's life, in the life of this earth. He created a garden for us to be in, to grow with the trees around us in a symbiotic relationship in this terrarium we call Earth. Yet daily, they're dumping toxic and radioactive waste everywhere. They're dumping all manner of waste into the ocean. They're polluting this garden. And the master of the house is coming home soon. What are we going to see? He left the garden full of beauty and wonder. Right? And what's he coming back to? Right? Ask yourself, this is what he left. Views like this and better, way better than this. That is what he left. So the master of the house went to take a nap. Time to get up. We had time to clean it up, but what do? Keep making it worse. Look at the beauty and the wonder that he created. Species long extinct, many of them daily going extinct. He left a planet full of life, all manner of life. Much of which doesn't even exist anymore. The amount of animals lost, most of it don't even know, in the last 100 years or more. Countless species of animals killed. For what? To throw more stuff away in the oceans and pollute it in more. Destroy the land to get what's underneath it and make some products you use once and throw them out and don't recycle. Just total disrespect. No one's paying their rent. And they're all passed through the landlord prayers and praise their rent. And eviction papers are getting prepared right now as I speak. There's so much more I said earlier, just I'm a little too emotional because I laid it out there and I'm still feeling it, and here we are, look at this. That is what he made. You know, that is what he made. And you know what we got? This is what he's coming home to. I'm not lying. I'll show you. I'm going to keep it real. This is what they're dumping in the oceans. Illegally dumping all over America. Right? So guys will take they'll pay a guy a bunch of money, and the guy will turn around and illegally dump, and if they get caught, they get a slap in the wrist, $25,000. Okay, they pay it, and that's it. Right? That's it. They leave it there. The government's supposedly going to clean it up later. It's supposed to get supposedly cleaned up, but they never do. When I was down in Kentucky a long time ago, when I got married, couldn't have my dinner with my wife. They gave plastic, everything, and even bottle of water. The water was all contaminated. Back then, they had 937 waterways. I think it was a year later, they had way over like 1,100 or 1,200, right? I got on the nose right now, right? People are drinking contaminated water right now, and they don't even know it. This stuff's going into you. This is what they're doing to us around. This is what they're doing to the master's garden. He built the garden for you to grow in a beautiful place, provide for all your needs, beautiful. And this is what people have done to it. And they think there's nothing wrong. They participate in this mass murder of God's trees. They're meant to defend us like shields on a spaceship in an enemy movie. We need shields. Shields, well, the incoming enemy fire? Well, what do you think these daily fireballs and near misses are? The Bible tells us in Revelation 12 what's going on. When NASA the other day freaked out, millions on our way, we can't help but get hit. Come on. Do the time of day. You're weakening your own shields. You're your own enemy. Look at this. This is what you're eating. GMOs, everything else. This is what you're doing to the planet. This is actually what you're eating right here. Nobody knows what real is anymore. Smog balls. You remember that movie, Spaceballs? Buy your can of air. You need air to breathe? Buy a can of air. Made by so-and-so, Available on Amazon. Order your case now before your supply runs out and you die. Yeah. The plants clean the air. When you breathe out, they breathe, and they breathe it, and they love it. A symbiotic relationship. If you don't know the meaning of the word, check it out. This is what you've done to the planet. You got this stewards, workers. Have you been the good servant? Or have you been the bad? Can you guess? This is the master's house, and it was a garden. And this is what he's coming home to. Now do you understand why he's coming down with an army and a double-edged sword coming out of his mouth is flaming? I wouldn't be happy if I came into that. And I know the bad servants are definitely going to get punished, right? And I'm not as mad as God is right now. He's seen it all. And he's going to rain hell on them. So if you ain't right with God, you can't handle a simple question of you want to be with him or not, guess what's happening to you? You're going with those that did all this. You're going to pay the same price because you're too lazy to crack open his living word and look for yourself and commit one way or another, hot or cold. But at least the whole made a decision. That's why God respects them. Those with a foot in two worlds never will. You make them sick and you're going to vomit them out. He gives you everything. You do this, and you're still too lazy to make up your mind whether you want to be with him or not. If you're hungry, do you want to eat or not? If you're thirsty, do you want to eat or not? What's so hard about that? Do you want to be with God? You say you love him? Yes or no? If you do, you got to stand tall and show him you do. Stop pretending. I know I'm not talking to all you brothers and sisters that are real, There's a lot of posers out there. And that's who he's trying to reach. Right? It's time to make a choice. And that's for everybody out there. Make a choice. Either you want to be with God or not. That's the only option there is. Be with him or not. You're going to rule the entire universe from here. Period. You're going to win the battle. Period. Either you want to be with him or not. Period. No ands, ifs, or buts. Straight word of God, right? If you're too lazy to make up your own mind, he'll make it for you when you stand up there. Ride the slide. If he's not worth your time to think on it for a moment after everything he's done for you, please don't expect anything else, right? Those without mercy and compassion are definitely not going to get it from him, period. Straight word. That's straight from God, right? If you don't want to be with him, then hey, act accordingly. I keep telling you. God says you make a decision and act accordingly. Pick where you want to be, for him or not, and act accordingly. Stop pretending. He already knows who you are. He sees you every day. He knows everything that's in your heart, mind, and thoughts. He knows everything about you. Stop pretending and be yourself. Because this is all you've got. If you don't want to be him, this is all you've got. Enjoy it while you can, because it's gone. This isn't even a wisp of smoke in the wind compared to all of eternity. And those who want to be with God have all of eternity. Those who don't want to will eventually be cast in the lake of fire, and nobody's going to even remember they were even born. Simple choice. You want to be God or not? Stand tall for God or kneel for Satan. That's it. Pick now and act accordingly. Bye-bye.